Hello, friends. Welcome back to Aaron's Anxiety. I am your host, Aaron, your personal guide through anxiety. I feel like I should slowly make that more and more like announcer. Like, hello, friends. Welcome back. Just to see who like notices that it's like getting crazier and crazier. So today is a big fat Tuesday. Cruising through the week. My week's been off to a great start, and I hope yours has as well. Before I get into today's topic, please like, comment, subscribe. Also, please feel free to join us on Facebook on the Aaron's Anxiety Family Group. Just go to your page, go to search, Aaron's Anxiety Family, type that in, and then it will pop up. And there is a great set of people in all different stages of anxiety are trying different things, doing different things, and it's a great platform to kind of tell your story, say how you feel, and then keep everybody updated with how you're doing, how your day is going. Did you have a good day? Did you have a bad day? There's a lot of that stuff on there, and there's a lot of wonderful people to help encourage you on those days that aren't what you would hope that they would be. And sometimes it's a really bad day, sometimes it's in between, and it's also a place where you can brag about the success that you're having. We get a lot of that, and everybody is on board with. We'd love to hear you brag about those good days, because we're all searching for those good days. And like I said, there's all various stages of anxiety there. There's people that are just starting, that are actually there's people that haven't even started yet. There's people there that are just scared to get it going, don't know what to expect, don't know which foot to put in front of which other foot, and don't know how they should be feeling, how should they go about it, what's the mindset, things like that. There's people that are just starting and that are going through some of the symptoms, because there are some symptoms when you first start of increased anxiety, typically, not all the time. There's people that are working their way up the mountain. We got everybody. And then you got people like myself that I've gotten over the mountain, and I'm no longer in that bad place anymore. And so the people that are on the other side, typically, the great thing about anxiety is it makes you want to help other people. It's once you feel so bad, you don't want anybody else to feel like that. So when you get to the other side of the mountain, one of the things that, and it's not it's just something you innately want to do, is help somebody get to the other side of the mountain. So the people that are on the other side, they're a great support group to say, hey, look, I was here too. Keep rolling. You've got this. Okay, so feel free to check that out. We would love to have you on the page. There are 3 questions. Answer those 3 questions. A lot of times when people don't answer the questions, I don't let them on, because I don't know if they're there to sell something or there to be a troll. I don't know. So please answer those 3 questions as best you can, and we would love to have you on the page. So today's topic. Today's topic is finding, what's the best way to say this? Finding an avenue and a support group and the people around you. It's kind of hard to describe. Trying to find people around you that are going to push you and drive you through anxiety. So such as the Aaron's Anxiety Family page. It's great. But even outside of that, okay, even outside in your day-to-day life, you need to find positive people that are going to put positive reinforcement into your head on a consistent basis. Because when it comes to anxiety, it's not just like, oh, I got a cold and I'm going to have this for a few days. It's usually a few months. And so a lot of times when you have anxiety, one of the most important things is to have a third-party perspective. Somebody that you love, whether that's a sibling or a spouse or a parent, somebody that you love that you can trust, okay? And this is very, very important. You have to be able to trust these people, you know what I mean? Because what you're going to do is when you're having a bad day and you're having crazy thoughts, or say you have, like I had, bad health anxiety, you need someone that you can trust to say, look, I trust you 100%. Am I having a problem? Should I be worried? Someone to say, no, you shouldn't be worried. You're fine. Everything is okay. You will get through this. This is just your anxiety. People that are invested in you. Somebody that can handle it's hard to say, handle your neediness, and that's kind of what it is. You kind of just need someone to say, look, I'm of rational mind, body, soul right now, and I can tell you you're going to be fine. No, you don't have skin cancer, okay? That's a bruise. Like, you're fine, okay? That's what you need. And also, like, I can't stress enough the importance of putting somebody around you that is a positive person. So life is full of negative people. There's that old adage that bad news travels fast, and that is very true. That's why the news makes so much money. And what do people do all the time? Hey, did you hear about that guy in Connecticut? Had a tree limb fall on him. He's dead now. Why do I need to know that in Indiana? I don't need to know any of this. This is just bad information that's taken up space in my nugget, and I don't need it there. Same thing for everything. Those bad stories, whether they're about you or not about you, have nothing to do with you, and it's just some guy. You think that once you walk away from that situation that you're going to be fine because you feel fine, but let me tell you something. What you put in is what you get out. And so if you're constantly just throwing bad into your brain constantly, what you're going to get out is stress. And stress leads to anxiety. Anxiety leads to depression and other depersonalization, derealization, things like that. It comes out in all kinds of facets, okay? So fix those bad things in your life. Surround yourself by good news. I'm on a page on Facebook. It's called Good News Only. And I spread it like wildfire as much as I can, because they're constantly showing, because good news, nobody cares about good news, really. You get a couple few and then you're drenched with bad news throughout your day. But good news is good for your soul, you know what I mean? Like you get, there was a wildfire in, I think it was the Netherlands, and they had this big Great Pyrenees dog. And in this crazy wildfire, everybody's scattered, right? And so this farmer had all these sheep, and he had this Great Pyrenees was the dog, the herder dog. And so in the fire, everything got crazy. The dog got lost. The sheep got lost. At the end of it, when they came back to the farm, all the sheep were there, and the dog was there, who rounded all the sheep back up during this crazy thing and put them back at the farm. That's a cool, great story. That's a good story for your soul. That feels good. It's got a dog in it. How can that not be great? So fill your head with good information. Get out the bad. Check out the Good News Only page. That's a great group. Just be very conscious, okay? That's the main goal of what I want to say today. Be conscious of your inner workings, how you're coming across to people. That's very important too. A lot of times I don't have to tell that to anxiety people, because typically we're kind of on edge when it comes to, oh, did I offend that person? Did I say the wrong thing? When I left that situation, did I leave it right? Is that person mad at me? Are they thinking about, that I'm a dork right now? Things like that. But it is important to be conscious of the vibes that you're putting off. Are you putting off negative energy to the rest of the world? You know what I mean? But yeah, we have reason to. We're full of anxiety. We're stressed out. But how are you conveying your life to everybody else? Are you conveying it through stress? Through anger? Through sadness? Because a lot of people have pity parties. We know people. We know a lot of people on Facebook that are constantly just fishing for compliments and fishing for people just to reassure them of things that their loved ones should be doing, or that they should be reassuring in themselves. Because sometimes you don't have somebody to help you out, and you do have to do it yourself, and that sucks. So there's either two options. Either you're not looking hard enough for that person, or you're shutting people out. You know what I mean? There's only the two. So, all right, friends, I'm going to leave this video here. I don't want to go on too long. I want to let you guys get back to your day. I hope that you guys are finding successes in your journey. It is important to keep on the brain that anxiety is not forever. This is not a life sentence. If you're willing to do something about it, you're willing to put forth the steps to get away from it, things will happen. Life will come back around. You will get back to your old self and your old ways, like I have, and like many of the people on the Aaron's Anxiety page. are doing and have done. It's happening to a lot of people. You're not in this boat alone, okay? All right, friends. Until next time, like, comment, subscribe. I'm Aaron. You're awesome. And I'll see you in the next video.